What's up, Gups? Welcome to Rolling Up with Dwayne. As always, I'm your motherfucking host, Big Papa Shark. I'm sorry I haven't been posting anything. I've been having some technical difficulties. And to be honest, the technical difficulties is just me being a broke ass nigga and not having enough money to buy a new laptop. But I got it all situated, so we good. So for today's subject, we're gonna talk about millennials. And that's such a big fucking topic. So I want to split that off into subgenres or whatever the fuck it is. And I want to talk about, for today's subject, I'm going to talk about social media and millennials and how it affected us in a certain way, good and bad. People, I've been listening to people, and people have been saying that millennials are just like, we use social media to express ourselves. We use social media to gain satisfaction. We use social media to build relationships and friendships, but we don't have the skills to go out there and talk to people in that certain manner. And we get depressed as fuck whenever someone doesn't like our shit. And yeah, so I want to start off by saying that some of it's right. Some of them are right. You know what I mean? It started off with MySpace. Whenever MySpace came out, we're all in the fucking 6th, 5th grade, and we're all in school and we all had computer time. And computer time lasts for 30 minutes. So everyone's on either playing games or watching YouTube videos or fucking on MySpace just trying to mingle with other people. I remember when I was on MySpace, I would use MySpace to look up music. It's like Gym Class Heroes, Escape the Fate, and so on and so forth. But it really got to a bigger point when we all grew up in our teens. When we all hit our teens and MySpace came up, we really set the trend for Facebook. We really made that pop off because we were the ones using it more often because it provided more of a big, it gave us a bigger demographic of people to fucking talk to around our surrounding areas. We could talk to people from from 2 miles down or the next town down. You know what I mean? We could just talk to them and just get to know who they are and try to meet up and have some cool conversations. I remember whenever I started skating, I would post things on my Facebook page and tell them yo, I skate here, and most people would be like, yo, you skate there too? Man, we should link up one day. We go to Memorial Park, skate there one day, or we'll go meet up at Hollywood Theater on Fridays and just skate there too, because we use that when we were growing up. We used it to find each other and try to actually meet up and talk to each other. But as we got older, stuff started fucking up on us. It started turning around for the worst. We started using Facebook as a way to actually talk to people. Instead of actually talking to people face to face, we'd use it to actually have conversations with people. We'll fucking just try to conversate with the girl from the next school or something, try to mac on her, or vice versa. You try to mac on the guy from the next school, whatever. I'm not here to judge. Whatever. I don't care. Anyway, I'm trying to say that our social skills went down. Our social skills went down. We couldn't be able to have an actual articulate conversation with people. We couldn't really have meaningful conversations where we all learn something from one another. Really, when we fucking have conversations on Instagram and Facebook or social media, we just have bullshit conversations, stupid stuff, say dumb things just to get that person's attention, or have little I don't know what they're called, just little things you say that don't have no meaning to them. You just say random things that are just dumb for no reason. You just said it just because you could have something going, so you keep that person's attention, keep on going. Where in reality, if you don't have no one's attention, or you say something stupid, that person would just ignore you, or that person would be like, all right, man, this conversation is not getting anywhere. I'm just gonna go. That skill died with us, because I've noticed that as I got older. Oh, I'm 24 now, and as I talk to people my age, some of them don't have the brain capacity to fucking keep with the conversation, or have anything else to say about the conversation, or keep it going, or talk about anything interesting or education or anything that will provoke a thought in your mind. It's mostly just dumb little tidbits of fucking what happened in my day, or what's this person doing on this platform of social media, or so forth and so on, whatever. It dociled us. You know what I mean? Some people, like honestly, me personally, if I could tell you from my own experience, I use social media to have conversations with just new people, and like I would sit there for like a minute and just trying to think of a way to think of a way to have a conversation with someone. You know what I mean? I would just say like, hi, I'm Eric. You know what I mean? Da da da. I'm here. I'm this and that. But you don't have that. You don't have that time when you're face to face with an actual person. You have a snap of a finger just to say something clever or say something worthwhile to that person where it catches their attention. That skill is very important because if we can't do that, in the real world, so when we become like politicians or when we become in power and we don't have that ability to talk to anyone or even have that ability to have a decent conversation with someone, everyone's gonna think we're fucking stupid or crazy, and they're not gonna listen to us. They're not gonna wanna follow us anywhere. They're not gonna wanna listen to the rules we set because they're gonna be like, oh, you're just another guy who's on social media and talks like a social media person, but doesn't have the social skills to bring up a good idea. So it fucked us up in that way. And another way it fucked us up is that we use it for self gratification. We use it whenever we're always looking down. Everyone, I see this all the time. Like we're always looking down on our phone just to make sure if someone liked our photo, commented on our photo, you know what I mean, or messages back. And if no one does, we get all sad about it. We get all depressed as fuck. And when someone does, we get happy as fuck. And that's dumb. We shouldn't go for that. We shouldn't go. That's like our crack. We shouldn't go for that. Like it's gonna fuck us up in the long run. Because at the end of the day, when we get older, we're gonna look for those same gratifications in the work we put out, in the stuff we do. We were gonna look for that. When in reality, we should be happy with ourselves. We should be happy with our life that it is now because we molded ourselves. No one else did that for us. We did it. We should make our own happiness. We shouldn't go out there looking at other people's pictures and trying to get the idea of what real happiness is. Because it's just gonna fuck us up. We're not gonna be able to actually withstand certain situations, certain pains, certain actual joyous things. We're not gonna be able to like distinguish that. We're gonna be all fucked up in the head. So what I'm trying to get at is that we need to get off this. Social media is good for us to have as a marketing scheme, as a marketing plan for us because millennials do use social media for their own benefit. They use it as like a lot of people on Instagram, you can see that some of them are 20 and up, and they have their own businesses because of Instagram. And that's dope as fuck. And we should continue preaching that to the next generation of people coming up because they're going to be the ones that's following us. We're going to be the trendsetters. We're going to have to be the ones that telling people what's up and what's not up. So, but we got to do it in a positive way. We can't just be showing like the best things of our lives when in reality none of those things. Like I could stub my toe today and it hurt like a motherfucker in the morning, but in the afternoon I'm at the beach taking a dope ass picture. But you never know what happened that morning. I stubbed my toe. My brother told me that I owe money and so on and so forth. Like so much bad shit just started piling up on me. But that day, that one moment at the beach is what made me happy. So I posted it on Instagram, and that person who's sitting down on their couch fucking feeling sad as fuck sees my picture and they'll be like, man, fuck you, dude. Like that. Who gives a fuck? Don't worry about that shit. We need to focus on our own lives. We need to focus on our own progression and our own success. Because at the end of the day, we're going to be the ones in power. So we're still those little kids at the age of fucking 30 or 40, and we're still thinking like little kids and shit like that. Oh, no one likes my pictures. Then we're fucked. We're all fucked. But, again, if you think I'm wrong, and if you think my philosophy on this is just out of it, and just like doesn't make any sense or anything like that, let me know what's up. To get at me, you can find me on Instagram at DWAIN, just Dwayne. And on YouTube, you can just find Rolling Up with Dwayne. So just comment, let me know what's up. I think I have a Snapchat. I don't really go on that much, but you can look me up on there too. It's DWAINCO. So yeah, I appreciate you guys listening, and let me know.